Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I'll be reviewing another Level 42 album, and it is going to be their album from 1987. It had 5 hit singles, and it is their 6th studio album, 7th if you include the early tapes, aka Strategy, and it is Running in the Family. What an album. I love this album. Most of their hit singles, their most well-known songs are on this album. I love them all, and yeah, this front cover is pretty cool. I love how we've got all 4 members, Mike, Mark, Boon and Phil. I love that logo at the top as well, pretty cool. They have like a different logo for each album, which is pretty cool. I love how the members are in the background, like different colour patterns, and it's pretty cool. I like it. You know, Level 42 at this point were classed as a sophisticated pop band and not a jazz funk band anymore, but you still get some jazz funk elements in there, just not as much as the first few albums, which, yeah. And also I've actually updated my album ranking list, and I'll leave a link to the original video in the description if you want to check that out. Level 42 albums ranked. And yeah, this one's actually gone a step lower now, and another album's actually like gone 2 places higher, which, yeah. And yeah, a couple of other albums have swapped, but like I said in that video, I could swap them any day. But yeah, enough of that. If you want to check that video out, then you can. But today we're going to be talking about this legendary album, Running in the Family. So yeah, it's still a great album. Personally, I love it. And yeah. So here's the front, here's the spine, black and red. Very nice, you know, mix of colours. I like that very much. And here's the back. We have the colour patterns for the members. Very nice. And we have 9 tracks, so that's pretty cool. Let's go through them one by one. Also, by the way, the original vinyl version doesn't feature Freedom Someday. The CD version does though, however, so that's pretty cool. And also, the Sleepwalkers doesn't have doesn't have the length, like how long the song is in brackets. You know how Lessons of Love is 4 minutes 4 seconds. The Sleepwalkers doesn't have that, which is a bit of an error. Yeah, a few CDs and vinyls have like, yeah, minor, well, I say minor errors, but they're kind of major if like all the songs like are listed down with how long each song is, and Sleepwalkers doesn't. It's about 6 minutes, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's go through each track one by one. So the first 5 tracks are the singles. So the opening track is Lessons in Love. What a song. I love this song. One of the first Level 42 songs I heard. That bass line, doom da da doom da da doom da da doom da da. It's just triads, but yeah, it's quite complex, you know. And the fact that Mark King has to sing over it, genius song. I love it. You've got Gary Barnacle on the sax. You have some beautiful keyboard playing from Mike, some great drumming from Phil, and a great guitar solo from Boon. Like the Yamaha DX7 keyboard is one of my favourite keyboards of all time. Love it or hate it, like there's nothing you can do. I mean, this was the 80s, so this album came out 37 years ago, which, yeah, I think most bands were using the Yamaha DX7. Yeah, Lessons in Love was released as a single like over a year before the album came out, like straight after they finished recording, and well, after they finished recording Wild Machine and released that album, they, you know, they wrote this song and did a demo, and then they reworked on it, and yeah, their most popular song of all time. I never get tired of hearing it, you know. But there are many other Level 42 songs I'd rather listen to. For example, the next track, which is Children's Day, beautiful song, I love it. Oh, that breathtaking intro, the drums, that bass line, so cool. That synth pad is just beautiful, I love it. And then like you get Mark's vocals, which are absolutely fantastic. Like Mark King's vocals from True Colours onwards, like his vocals improve a lot. And on this album, his vocals are absolutely fantastic. And Mike Lindup's vocals on that song are absolutely fantastic as well during the chorus. Just beautiful, just a great song, I love it. Funky, beautiful, just a really great pop track. And this was the last single released on the album. And in the video, you only had Mark and Mike because the Gould brothers had left the band. Yeah, this was the last album to feature the Gould brothers, and then yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I say they wouldn't rejoin the band again. Well, they would. Phil would come back to play drums on Forever Now and write some of the songs, and Boon would still write songs for albums such as Staring at the Sun and Retroglides, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, Children's Day, great song, the last single released on the album. Fair play. Next track we have is Running in the Family. The album version's just over 6 minutes. I love this song. It's like funky. I love the bass line. It's kind of jazzy in some points of the song. Great saxophone part from Chris Mack, who toured with them from 1984 to 1988. This would be the first album he would play on. Just a fantastic song. I love it. You know, kind of gets stuck in your head, and that bridge section is just fantastic. You know, ooh, you're gonna have to face the music, and that bass line. I mean, you've got this sequencer that's pretty much layering on top of the actual bass guitar, but I mean, you can hear like Mark King's like popping and all that. For example, this album, Stare at the Sun and Guaranteed, you know, pretty much. Wild Machine didn't actually use the sequencer that much, and True Colours only used it on one song, which was Hot Water. Anyhow, let's move on to the next song, which is It's Over, a beautiful heartbreaking breakup ballad. I love it. Very like sort of atmospheric. I love it. The synths are brilliant. That bass line and that slide guitar as well. Just a really nice song. I love it. I'll probably prefer this song over Leaving Me Now. I just think it's atmospheric. The instrumental break is absolutely beautiful, and them drums and crisp drums. My goodness, no, just a beautiful song. And yeah, so that basically ends off side one. If you're listening to this album vinyl, side two begins with the brilliant To Be With You Again, which has like probably the most difficult level 42 bass line ever. Even I can't play. I can play the intro and that's it, which is pretty much just slap bass. Just a great song. Love the keyboards. I love the drumming. I love that epic guitar solo that Boon plays. The only bit of guitar in the song. It's just a fun song, and as always, you know, Mark sings the verses, Mike sings the chorus, and it's just a great song. I love it, and I prefer the album version because it's longer. So yeah, pretty cool. So they're all the singles. However, I actually kind of prefer the deep cuts on this album because yeah, they never get talked about. Two Solid Twos, beautiful song. I don't know if this might be my favourite song on the album, but Mike Lindup sings lead vocals. It is a beautiful song. You have some beautiful acoustic guitars played by Boon. It's just a great song. I just love it when Mike Lindup sings lead on a song. And yeah, it's just a really nice song, and that acoustic guitar solo is really nice. Some keyboards, the bass line, of course the drums. You know, Phil Gould. He plays the right-handed kit, but he's left-handed. Just a brilliant drummer in my opinion. Fashion Fever's next song, written by Mark and Boon, which is a bit unusual for just them two to write a song, but still fantastic. Great song, love it. That bass line, another epic guitar solo. Boon would play some brilliant guitar solos in level 42, like honestly. Fashion Fever's no exception, I love it. Some amazing keyboards. It's just a really fun song, and like the bass line gets stuck in my head all the time. Doom 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 doom. You have some like really brassy synths as well, which is really cool. And yeah, just a fantastic song. And the album closer on the vinyl version is The Sleepwalkers, which is a really funky, like kind of a like sort of a hip song. It's pretty cool. Some reggae influence in it, and yeah, it's just I love the bass line. The keyboards are pretty cool, like very Rhodes sounding, and yeah, it's just a really cool song. I love this song, and it's a great way to end off the album, in my opinion. But I think Freedom Someday might be a better album closer, in my opinion, which is the bonus track on the CD. I love Freedom Someday. Kind of reminds me of something out of Mario Party. Like it's just like really upbeat, peppy, and just a fun track. And you have Dick Klufel from the Specials playing trumpet. He plays the trumpet solo on that song, so that's really cool. And that bridge part that Mike Lindup sings, breathtaking, love it. Absolutely fantastic. I love this song. So yeah, great bass line, great keyboards. Definitely reminds me of something from one of the Mario Party games, and just a brilliant song. Just a brilliant album overall. So yeah, produced by Wally Badaru and Level 42. The assistant producer, engineer, mixer was Julian Mendelsohn, with thanks to Spike Drake. Recorded and mixed at Psalm West in 1986. Digital engineering by Carlos Olms in London. Original sound recording made by Polydor Limited in London. Of course, Polydor was their record label. Yep, so there's the disc. 9 fantastic tracks. I love this album. I had it number 6 in my album ranking. It's now down to number 7. That's a disc. So yeah. Alright, I'll just tell you, right, Stare at the Sun's now number 8, so it's kind of dropped a bit. Same with Running in the Family, and Forever Now's now number 6, so yeah. And I swapped to level 42 in True Colours because why not? So yeah. Got the personnel there. We've got Mark King on bass and vocals, Phil Gould on drums, Michael Lindup on keyboards and vocals, Boon Gould on guitars. Them two would of course be later. Well, would of course be replaced later on by Gary Husband and Alan Murphy respectively, which Alan Murphy sadly only made it to 1 album. He actually played on 3 tracks, and most of the guitars were actually played by Dominic Miller, which I didn't know that, and he would later play guitars on Guaranteed. So see, I'm a level 42 nerd. I could go on about this all day. So we have Wally Baddery on keyboards and vocals, Gary Barnacle on saxophone, and Chris Mack on saxophone, on Lessons in Love and Running in the Family respectively, and also 2 uncredited people. We have Julian Mendelsohn, who was the engineer. He's some backup vocals on the Sleepwalkers, and Dick Klufel played the saxophone and trumpet on Freedom Someday. So yeah, pretty cool. Get my words a bit mixed up there, but it's alright. Very cool. So yeah, got a nice picture of the band. I believe that's a Status Graphite bass, one of Mark King's many Status Graphite basses. Pretty cool photo, I love that one. Done, taken by Eric Watson. So I have lyrics for Lessons in Love, Children Say, Running in the Family, It's Over. Most of the lyrics were done by Phil Gould, so that's cool. To Be With You Again, Two Solitudes, everyone's loving the air. Fashion Fever, The Sleepwalkers, and Freedom Someday. Very nice. Great lyrics, great songwriters. All 5 members of the band, you know, of course, Mike, Mark, Phil, Boone, and Wally. Yeah, Wally's the secret 5th member. So yeah, Running the Family overall, great album, love it. Still play it quite a lot, you know. Just a great album, I love it. It's the most commercial album, but you know, I still really enjoy it, and I never get tired of hearing it, so that's pretty cool. But before I end this review, I also have this version of the album, the Platinum Edition, which is pretty cool. And in my record shop, I actually bumped into the EP, which just featured the remixes of all 5 of these songs. So yeah, so basically this is basically kind of the same version as this Running in the Family, except it's platinum and you get 5 remixes of It's Over, Lessons in Love, Running in the Family, One Machine and Something About You. There's the spine and there's the back. You still get the same personnel like list and all that. It's pretty cool. I probably wouldn't play this again. The remixes, yeah, they're pretty cool. In my opinion, you know, Lessons in Love's got a, you know, Lessons in Love is a cool remix. The Shep Pettibone remix is pretty cool in my opinion. Get that isolated bass guitar, which I quite like. The Davo remix of Running in the Family gets rid of the saxophone and like the bridge section's instrumental. Yeah, it's fine. The It's Over remix, you can't really tell a difference, but instead of the fade out, like the song just ends like with like that string synth, which yeah. And for some reason, Freedom Someday is actually the 5th track on the album, so it's kind of halfway. Which, of course, on the actual Running in the Family CD is the closing track, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, Sleepwalkers is 6 minutes long. Yeah, they remembered to put the time length of the song there, so good on them. And then we also get a remix of Something About You, which was off World Machine, of course, and World Machine, which was, of course, on the self-titled album. Both remixes are done by Shep Pettibone. The Something About You remix is pretty cool. The World Machine one, you don't get that 16th note bass line, which, yeah. There's a disc. Yeah, I probably won't play this like again, but it's still nice to have in my collection, so that's cool. We've got the track listing, we have lyrics, all the songs. Yeah, I don't know why Freedom Sunday is track 5 on this, but I guess like some people prefer the Sleepwalkers as the closing track. Yeah, but I still think Freedom Sunday is a great like bonus to the album. So yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. This has been my review of Running in the Family by Level 42. Absolutely fantastic album by the band. I adore this band, and yeah, here are both my CDs. You know, the normal version of Running in the Family and the Platinum Edition. So yeah, very cool. You can also get a EP of this, which just features the remixes on vinyl, which is pretty cool. And yeah, bumped into it the other day, and I was like, yeah, cool. So yeah. Thanks once again, everyone. Let me know what you think of Running in the Family. Do you like it? Is it a bit overrated? Please do let me know. Anyhow, take it easy, and I shall see you all next time. In a bit, everyone. Yeah, take care. Bye.